Hi guys, Artiar here. So Raymerry just dropped not long ago and a lot of players are actually struggling to deal with her, including myself, because I don't really like that the bruiser player actually having Raymerry, because when I'm playing CC Cleave and enemy got Raymerry, she can just like one shot me with her AoE back, right? So I also having a difficulty with facing her. So but in today's video I'll be showing you how a SR unit can actually easily counter Raymerry, breaking down how the matchup works and how this strategy actually works as well. So now we're gonna take a look how Raymerry actually works first. So whenever Raymerry got a 100 stack of the Torment, then she's gonna do a AoE damage, right? And all her damage actually, especially the main damage output, is actually from her AoE damage, because the S3 is AoE, the passive let her cast the AoE damage, and then basically she's actually able to spam a lot of the AoE damage very often. Then the more AoE damage you actually cast, then it also makes the enemy actually trigger a lot more easier. For example, if enemy playing with full shield or enemy playing with like Tiamat, all these things, cause you do AoE damage, which means you're gonna easily trigger all the bramble set on them or the counter attack, and Raymerry will take all the damage on it. Okay, then another thing is the Torment stack here, the damage, because every 1500 stack damage on a unit is whenever an unit takes the damage, 1500. So which means if you are able to apply shield on your unit, then Raymerry is not able to get the Torment stack a lot easier. Okay, it's actually a lot more tougher for Raymerry to actually get the stack, because all her damage is going to hit on the shield, and shield will not give her Torment stack. And because Raymerry casts so many AoE damage, and one of the most direct counter against Raymerry is actually going to be Mizuki Makoto. So why Mizuki Makoto? First thing, one of the things about Mizuki Makoto is scary is about she have 100% counter attack. But then because everyone realized that Mizuki Makoto can actually have this buff that can trigger counter attack chance by 100%, usually we will avoid to hit Mizuki Makoto. Okay, because if you avoid to hit her, then she's basically useless, because her main damage output is actually from her counter attack and cast the S1 to actually damage you. So without damaging on Mizuki Makoto, then she's not that scary. But now Raymerry is going to cast so many AoE damage, she will trigger Mizuki Makoto a lot more easier, and then also because of all your AoE damage is going to hit on her, she's going to counter attack you, she's going to get back that retaliation very easier, because every 4 hits she gets, then she get 1 retaliation stack. So it's very easy to wrap Mizuki Makoto to take back her stack, and then also punch you with an S1. This S1 here can dispel 1 buff, and also most importantly is applying wound. Because when you counter attack, you have a 100% chance to apply wound on the target, and then Mizuki Makoto is gonna trigger the counter attack so often against Raymerry, and Raymerry will get counter attack by her a lot, and then also get wound. Because one of the most often shell you're gonna build on Raymerry is going to be Amber, and the Amber biggest weakness is wound, because you can't get healed, and then you can't get healed, then it's a very big problem for Raymerry to heal back herself. So wound with the counter attack on Mizuki Makoto is actually a very strong counter against Raymerry. So for today's video, all the showcase here is actually provided by Raymerry. So I'm not sure what the pronunciation is, I'm just going to call him YMR in this video. So he actually provided a lot of showcase, and I will show you one by one. So you do notice that Mizuki Makoto is actually the core here to do the damage, and we have Celine here and Veronica to keep applying thick amount of shield for your team, because as long as your team here have a lot of shield, then all the Raymerry damage or all the other unit damage during to your unit will not provide stack for Raymerry, because the damage on the shield will not give Raymerry the stack. Alright, so we can take a look here. Now you have a thick amount of shield from Celine. So at the start of the combat, with this thick amount of shield, Raymerry is not going to do a lot of damage. Alright, doing some damage here. Then Veronica applied another thick amount of shield. So now Raymerry casts S3. Take a look at the stack here. It's 10 stack, but it won't get any more stack, because all the damage from Raymerry just now was hit on the shield and will not give the passive of Raymerry to actually gain the stack. Alright, then now enemy have a lot of debuff now. Nino trying to cleanse away, applying all the immunity. Now Mizuki Makoto casts another AoE doing damage, And also very important, why Raymerry cannot get heals from Linglord is because of the wound. You have a wound here provided by Mizuki Makoto, cause just now Raymerry actually casts an AoE damage, it triggers Mizuki Makoto counter attack very easily. Right, she takes another turn, do damage, but she's gonna die now because of the wound from Mizuki Makoto. So now Raymerry died. It's actually easy to do with this team here. All you need to do is just wait for them to hit Mizuki Makoto and she punch back you and apply wound. And because this team here with Celine and Veronica, they can actually apply a lot of tick shield, so it's actually maintaining your team with high survival as well. So now let's take a look at the next one. Alright, so the next one we can take a look here. We have Fuchu here to provide the healing and turn meter push. We have Lily and Mizuki Makoto, because Lily here can twin trick into her and let her cast more S1 very often to apply wound and also do damage as well. And then we have Linglord here as another healer. Then enemy here we have Kokardi, we have Ayaya, we have Holden and also Raymerry as well. So we can take a look how it goes. The Lily will take the turn first, obviously, to apply the twin trick into Mizuki. So Mizuki casts S3, apply defend up for the team, and you can dispel away the enemy immunity as well. Alright, Linglord applies heal and apply immunity. So Holden here cannot S2 and CD extend your team, is forced to cast S3, trying to dispel. And now she's actually able to counter attack very often because they have a lot of AoE damage dealer. Alright, now Raymerry, take a look here. Raymerry is going to take a turn stone, and now Fuchu apply a thick amount of shield. Raymerry has 49 stack. Right, Raymerry has 49 stack, but now Raymerry is going to take a turn soon, and Raymerry will not cast a thick. Okay, now 53 stack. Cast AoE damage, and she don't get any stack at all. Only the stack from Mizuki Makoto counter attack her, and she apply wound. So now your Raymerry is not able to get any heals at all, and also trigger the counter attack very often. Okay, leading CD reset. Make Mizuki able to cast another S3 soon. So the shield here will actually make Raymerry very annoying because Raymerry is no longer able to get stacked very easily. Alright, Artisan apply another thick amount of shield. S3 AoE damage, dispel the buff away as well. Okay, 100 stack, cast another AoE damage. But it's fine because you have shield to actually protect yourself. Alright, heal back up. Use Mizuki to slowly punch her down. Cast another AoE damage, and now Mizuki is going to counter attack, punch her again and apply the wound, and now Raymerry just died. Okay, so it's actually a very good counter against Raymerry if you're actually a bruiser player. Okay, so we can take a look at another one here. So Lily is going to twin trick into Mizuki. We have Rahul here and Veronica. So Rahul and Veronica, because Veronica can apply a thick amount of shield, and then Rahul here have Artisan to apply a thick amount of shield as well. So then enemy here is actually with, I don't know, probably a mixture of Cleave and Bruiser playstyle. So Doki Doki turn meter push. We have Lilian here to cast big damage from the S3 with Tiger Gin as well. Alright, hitting on Veronica. Veronica applies Soul Ward. Okay, then Messiah is going to take the turn soon after Lily. Alright, Messiah take the turn. Okay, trying to kill Veronica. And then execute with Raymerry. Cast another AoE damage. Then Rahul here takes the turn, cast S3, do massive damage to the team. Then Mizuki here casts S3, apply defend up to the team as well. So now the only unit you can do damage is actually Raymerry. But now Raymerry have a very big issue is how are you going to deal with the amount of the shield enemy is going to apply. Because Rahul apply a thick amount of shield, then Mizuki is going to take a turn soon to apply a thick amount of shield as well, and also trigger counter attack very often and apply wound. Then with this wound here, even with the Ember, it's not able to provide any heal for you, and Raymerry will just die. Alright, so here's another one. So we have Fuchu, Plume, Rahul, and Mizuki, and then enemy here have Raymerry, and then Tiamat, Lily, and Linglord. So it's also a very scary team because enemy can just use Lily and keep on twin trick with Tiamat to do a lot of S1, right? And you can notice that there's 3 Ember on the enemy side. Alright, so now Plume apply debuff on them, apply defend down, all this thing. Linglord is trying to cleanse it and also apply immunity. Alright, Raymerry takes a turn, cast S3, do damage to the team. It's totally fine because you're going to trigger counter attack slap back into Raymerry, and then Fuchio is gonna apply the shield and also healing for the team. Alright, then Mizuki here is gonna cast AoE and also dispel away the enemy immunity. Then Rahul here casts AoE S3 as well, killing most of the unit, doing more damage to most of the unit. Tiamat counter attack with the S1, and then with the wound here, make Tiamat is gonna die. Yep, Tiamat just died easily because of the counter attack from Mizuki. Raymerry casts another S3 as well. Alright, trying to do damage. Mizuki punch into Raymerry. Lingluo healing up. Rahul applied another thick amount of shield, and Raymerry just died and go into the amber state. Alright, so we can actually see that Mizuki is actually a very good counter against Raymerry and also the other shield unit as well. For example, like just now we have Veronica, we have like Rahul, the Artisan, we have a lot more other unit that can apply Artisan, can keep on maintaining shield, and the shield will avoid enemy Raymerry to actually get the stack. Alright, but this is actually the counter against when Bruiser is fighting against Bruiser. I'm not sure when CC Cleave fight into Raymerry what it will be. It's not really that good, so personally, for me, I actually ban Raymerry a lot in my RTA currently. And because a lot of AoE damage from Raymerry, right, triggers Mizuki passive very often, let her get her stack very easily as well. Alright, so that's all for this video. So this video here is just basically going through the unit or the ways to counter Raymerry, because Raymerry is very strong for sure, a little bit overpowered in my opinion, because she actually just make my CC Cleave playstyle a lot more harder to deal with if enemy actually get Raymerry, because in terms of like wound character, there's very limited choice for the CC Cleave player like me. It's only like Mio, like Henrich for example, to actually apply the consistent wound. But for Bruiser playstyle, you can actually use Mizuki Makoto to counter Raymerry and apply a lot of shield to counter Raymerry for avoiding her to get a Torment stack a lot more often. Alright, feel free to comment down what you guys think about her, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.